to another Inside Music Row. Today we'll hit up a #1 party for Eli Young Band's Crazy Girl. Then we'll head downtown to the Skirmerhorn for an all-star concert to benefit Nashville schools. Finally, we'll catch up with hot new Colorado artist Email. All this and more coming up Inside Music Row. Hey there, I'm Bailey, and I'm so glad you joined us for another Inside Music Row. We've got a great show today, so let's get started with Keith Urban. Keith is back in action on stage and is also in the middle of filming an Australian version of the NBC hit show The Voice. He will be racking up the frequent flyer miles the next few months between shoot dates in Australia and working on his next album back home right here in Nashville. Rascal Flatts finished up their Thaw Out tour earlier this year, but they're looking forward to hitting the road again with the American Band Tour when it launches June 15th. Farmers Insurance has signed on as presenting sponsor, and the tour will include other fan favorites like Little Big Town, Eli Young Band, and Eden's Edge. Look for the new Rascal Flatts Unchanged disc in stores April 3rd. Colt Ford is set to launch his 2012 Declaration of Independence tour with a few label mates from Average Joe's Entertainment. The first leg of the tour kicks off April 6th in Albany, Georgia. Because of the incredibly diverse crowds that are drawn to Colt's shows, he's set up several family-friendly zones at all venues. For the full lineup of shows, visit coltford.com. Dierks Bentley's Country and Cold Cans tour is still keeping the cans ice cold. After a very successful run across the U.S., Dierks and Eli Young Band will kick off the 2012 leg of the tour in L.A., and the new set of dates even includes shows in Alaska. Dierks is wrapping up the Canadian leg now and heading to Australia before the stateside launch April 13th. Fans are loving the new home album, which went on sale last month. Now it's time to go inside the song. When Jason Michael Carroll released his Cracker Barrel project last year, we asked the former Cracker Barrel server about a special song he wrote with Josh Thompson called Ray of Hope. Here's Jason Michael Carroll.
I started writing a song in Virginia. We were doing a fair out there, I'm guessing probably 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now. And I came up with this song, looking at my career, looking at my family. I've got 3 kids with my ex-wife, and just kind of realizing that, I'm so close to something happening, and everybody feels that way in their careers, but at this day, it was just really taking me over. And I remember I wrote the lyrics down as I was feeling them. I'm so close, yet so far away from where I wanted to be. Wow. I'm so close, yet so far away from where I wanted to be. I can't seem to notice how far I've come. And that's
wow,
the first.
That gives me chills. That applies to like everybody in their life, though, too.
It does. And I remember going to Josh and thinking that we're going to write this next beer drinking, honky tonkin', hell raising song, and wound up talking to him about this song that I'd started a couple days before, and we finished it that day, and it's called Ray of Hope.
So tonight I lay me down and send up another prayer.
We're rolling right into March now, and everyone is excited about the hot summer tours this year. However, there are always great artists out on the road any time of the year. Let's take a quick peek at who's going where and when. It's time for a quick little break, but we have a few autographed gift sets up for grabs this week from Email. You'll hear more from this Colorado native coming up, but you may want to go ahead and get registered now. Enter online at InsideMusicRow.com now for that break, but don't go away. We'll hit up a #1 party celebration right after this. We'll be back in a sliver.